Hello everybody and welcome to my life lately. So today is a video that probably should have been posted a while ago, but I did not get the chance to film it, and so today I am using the intro from my previous video, or the video that will go up after this one, I'm not sure, but the intro will be the same, sort of. This is my planner stack for the year 2025. So this is probably been kind of requested. I feel like people have already asked me, but really not a whole lot has changed as far as what I use. I try to keep it very minimal because I'll be honest, if I have way too many journals, everything gets neglected. So I don't end up using them the way that I should or the way that I intend to, and then it kind of becomes more of a chore than it is fun. So this is my planner stack. So I have 3 different planners, sort of planner type journals, and each one has like their own purpose. So we'll start with the one that you guys, if you guys are new here to my channel, you don't know, but this is my everyday baby. This is something that I try to keep at home at all times. It does not go with me to appointments, nothing like that. This one will go on vacation with me if I ever took like a vacation, because this one has my daily journaling in it. So I have already kind of decked it out, made it look really cute and whatnot. So this is the one that, you know, houses my habits. It houses my highlights, things that I want to remember. This is something that I open up every single day. I write my to-do lists in it. It's a little bit of everything, and I am so excited about this one for this year because last year I did the common planner from Sterling Ink. This is the A5 daily planner from Sterling Ink. This one doesn't have the weeklies like the common planner has. So instead of the weeklies, you get like a monthly spread page or just a blank page that you can, you know, budget or do whatever you want with. And then each one of the days are already dated. So you could start this mid-year and then just kind of, you know, find the day that you're on and then go, you know, around. But this one is super exciting. I love it. I journal. I, you know, put my pictures here, everything. This is my baby. This is something that I'm trying to be in every single day, even if it's just a little bit. Some days I need to journal more than others. And, you know, there's days that like I just try to write really big so that, you know, I take up some of that space. But yeah, so this is something that I will be using every single day for the entire year. This is also, hold on, where'd it go? This is what I'm going to, you know, keep like a running tab on. So when my vehicle registration was due, I'll be able to put that in, or whenever I change the filter on the ice maker, or the, you know, the refrigerator, or the house filter, like the air filter for the house. Those kind of things I want, you know, all in one area where I can quickly look at and refer back to. I use this planner for that kind of stuff. Yeah, so this is my daily planner. This is something that will get used no matter what. But yeah, so that is planner number 1. And then this one, actually no, we'll go into my 5-year, because this one I've talked about quite often, or I've talked about previously. I did not do anything fancy with this. I really should. Thought about doing like a collage or something with this empty space. I still have yet to figure out what I want to do with it. But I have used this all of last year, And I don't know what I'm gonna do with like the extra pages. That's what's hard for me, is like I like to be creative, but when it comes to things that like pulling ideas out of a hat, like I seriously have none. But yeah, so using this every single day. Oh, that's where that 2024 sticker was that I was looking for. I thought about doing like a collage, so we'll see if I end up getting around to that. I do have 5 years in this journal, so I'm sure within somewhere in this 5 year I will think of something for these. So that's my 5-year journal. I like to write things about my daughters, kind of like little highlights of each day, or something I'm grateful for, something that like is going to put me in a better mood. Now if there's a day where I literally have nothing but to complain, I will actually complain in here. Like I will say like my day was completely shot from the get-go, and like I'll kind of go into that. But like my favorite part about this is that when I go in here to write, let's say July 2, I come in here and I'm gonna go ahead and read what happened to me on this day, like the year before. And then sometimes it actually puts me in a good mood, because I read some of the bad days and I'm like, oh, I was having a really rough day that day. Well, today's really good. But yeah, so I love my 5-year diary. That is also from Sterling Ink. I am obsessed with it. It took me forever to stamp in that though, because I stamped every single day, and the stamp had to like wait to dry, and it was rough. I think I spent like a good 3 days trying to stamp that. So if there was ever one that was already dated, I would have chose that over stamping every single day. Now this is one that I have not really talked about to anybody. This one's kind of just like a personal thing that I carry with me to appointments. This is something that like is always on the go with me no matter what, because I always need to have a planner or something to write things in. That is this baby right here. I love this. This is just a notebook from Sterling Ink. I just really love her stuff. It is perfect. This is the A6 Zippy from Aura Stell, and that's like a little chain or whatever that was free with one of my orders. I used to have an Aura Estelle planner, so like I was kind of obsessed with Aura Estelle. I do have one of their purses as well from that shop. My husband got it for me for Valentine's Day 2 years ago, either last year or 2 years ago. I definitely think it was 2 years ago, but I am obsessed with that purse. But yeah, so this thing goes with me everywhere. It seriously does. I don't have anything fancy in here. I thought about making this my wallet and using like the TN inserts where you can put cards in. Thought about putting that there and then just having this as my wallet. But sometimes I will go out and I'll just use my little fanny pack from, I think it's Lululemon. Sorry, my nose is not happy with me right now. And this I don't think will fit in it. I think it's too wide. So I don't know. I'm like, if I make it my wallet, then it's got to be a wallet. But this you can get chains for, and you have like a little purse. So it's very possible I could use this as my purse. I don't know. But I can't fit my phone in it then. So normally I keep this zebra pen in here. This is one of my favorite pens and it dries really quickly, so I like that for this paper. And then I have like an ollie clip right here to keep me on the month that we're on. So yeah, this is literally just a notebook. And I went in here, I started this back in 2024. So I was using it in 2024, but towards the end of the year, I needed something to take with me. I didn't like having my A5 with me whenever I'd go to like appointments and whatnot. It just felt like too bulky. So I started this in 2024. I was looking for like an A6 size planner to take with me, but it needed like certain things, and none of the planners that I was looking at had what I wanted. So I decided to make one myself. I had another notebook that I was trying to do with it, or trying to do it the same way, but I didn't set it up this way, and I like this setup much more. So I have an index page, and then I went through and I literally drew out every single calendar in this from September until the end of 2025. And I used some of the sticker kit from Sterling Ink in these as well. So these are October's, November, and this one I do go through and I cross out the days just so I can see exactly what day we're on and plan accordingly that way. Now, like, here is January. We're on the 29th today, so yeah. I go through, I'm not going to show you guys a bunch of the ones ahead of time because I have my husband's military schedule and everything like that wrote out on these, but I can show you kind of like in December I was running out of stickers, so I did write them in here, and I used the little stamp thing that Helen did for the Coffee Monsters Co. subscription on this one. And then I think, yeah, I don't know, I used stickers whenever I could. In the subscription for Sterling Ink, she gave you guys like a sheet that had like extra date stickers, things like if you needed to redo something or date your own. That is what I used for these calendars. So I did end up putting every single one of those sheets to use for this this setup. But my plan with this book is to continue to write in more months if I need to. So like a future log. I have 2026 future log just in case, you know, I have to make an appointment for like next year. That is where I'm going to write that. So I only needed one page because I doubt I will even write anything on here unless we're hitting like the end of the year. But hopefully by then I'll have, you know, the next year's in this book as well. So I'm going to continue to use this so it gets completely used, whereas all of the A6s that I was seeing had so many notes pages and whatnot that like I just felt like I wasn't going to use it all. This was also my book journal, so if you guys have not read any of these books, I would probably not read some of these because they might have spoilers in here, but I went through and wrote down books that I was reading. So like in September I was reading those ones, and in October I started on this page. I didn't keep up with this, but I do want to continue this when I can. And then we go into here, and this is where I write down my list of groceries, like things that I'm gonna need from the store, stuff before the baby comes, like those kind of things. I wrote down, this was literally my brain dump process. One day I decided I need to write down lists for my girls for Christmas, so then I started, you know, designing a page for that, and then I put like a little sticker that I folded in half, or like a piece of washi. You could use washi to make little tabs to, you know, mark up the pages that you want to continue with. And then like I wrote down my personal wish list. These are things that like if I ever had some extra money around that didn't have a place, you know, like probably after we get some of the things done for our house, or like if my husband needs ideas for me for like a gift, he can come to this list and he can be like, oh yeah, I can get her, you know, comfy clothes, or I can go get her wedding band resized and then put the little speed bump things on the bottom of my engagement ring, because those are things that I would like done at some point, but I'm not in a hurry to get. And so I have like a plant that I want on my wish list, curtain rods for the slider and front window. Like, these are just like, yeah. And then of course I did get the January subscription. I thought I canceled it in time, but I didn't. So I did end up getting the Sterling ink January. So didn't know what to do with this one, so I just put it here. But I do really like that kit that she sent out for that. So I'll be writing things in here for that. But yeah, so this is where I write everything as far as brain dumping goes in here. And then once we get into the new year, I will go ahead and do the calendar again, drawing out from January of 2026 all the way through, and hopefully I'll get good 2 years out of this journal, because technically I don't use enough notes pages to make a A6 planner seem worth it to me. And so yeah, that is my little A6. And then in the back I do have some passwords and stuff that are more important that I'm not going to share, or like phone numbers that I'm going to need, like my daughter's school phone number, things like that. Those are in the back of this. So if anybody ever stole this, I'm pretty sure they'd have my whole life in here. It's probably not a good thing, but they don't have my social security number, so that is good. But yeah, so this is something that I take with me everywhere. It is literally my brain dump journal slash planner. It is everything that I wanted for a mini planner to go with me, and I kind of kept this hidden from everybody, or from my, you know, social media, because I wasn't sure if this would really work out for me. So I just was like, you know what, we're just gonna design this the way that I would want it and see if it works out. And so far it has. So I definitely wanted to share that with you guys, because yeah, it's been a lot better to have something that literally can go with me anywhere, anytime. And it's been a blessing. So yeah, this is my planner stack for 2025. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys use something small like this to carry with you to appointments, or do you guys go ahead and take your chunky planners? What do you guys do? What sizes do you guys like? I would love to know in the comments down below. I am personally like the rectangle square type girly. I don't really know if I like the small TN sized planners. I feel like having more room for my hand on the planner itself really helps with my handwriting. When I was writing in like the weeks size planner, the ones that are like thinner and longer, I just didn't like how comfortable my hand was sitting like half off the planner, half on the planner. So to me, this is my perfect lineup for 2025. So yeah, I hope I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.